Alright, welcome back to another trade recap. Today's Friday, June 27th, and I'm going to do a little recap of my longs today. Today was actually very clean, a little bit more advanced to recognize, but I'll run you through everything that I saw and that kind of gave me conviction for longs. So starting off on the higher time frame, let's go to the daily. So daily swept this high right here. Now, my overall thought process was a possible rebalance into some sort of inefficiency, whether it be a daily or 4 hour, because we're going from ERL to IRL. But if we drop down, let me clear this up a little bit. So we have 4 hour imbalances here, here. Now let's go to the hourly. Now, what do we see on the hourly? Well, let me go back to macro before I do any of this bullocks. The fuck is macro? Alright. Replay. Let's go back to macro. And then let's go here, here. Okay. So before macro, we see these hourly fair value gaps right here. We see that they're holding. They got wicked inside of. They're not getting closed below or anything like that. So I'm still a little iffy. Like my bias is a little 50-50 right now. Drop down to the 15 minute. What do we see? We see these lows right here. Whoops, this one right here gets swept by NQ. So we see this low right here gets swept by NQ on the 15 minute, and then ES never took out this low. So we have that higher time frame SMT. Now if we drop down, and that happened at 9:30. Okay, so that happened at 9:30. And remember the protocol for 9:30. If 9:30 manipulates, macro is either going to have a rebalance into a PD ray and then displace out of it, and then that's your entry. So we have that manipulation from that low down there paired with the SMT, the hourly imbalance, the hourly BISI holding. We then had right here at 9:32 another SMT at that swing low. Okay, and then we get displacement higher, inversing this little 1 minute SIBI, and then we get displacement above these highs right here. So this candle at 9:37 displaces above these highs right here, creating what's called PXH, previous time frame high. And typically what happens when we displace above a high, we're going to rebalance into that high, or PD array within that high, so this 1 minute BISI right here, and then we're going to get displacement out of it if we're truly bullish and truly in a continuation sequence. Okay, so we already had our manipulation at 9:30, so we had the higher time frame manipulation paired with the lower time frame SMT right here. We create this little 1 minute BISI right here. Then at 9:40, price rebalances into that BISI, not disrespecting it. We are continuously rebalancing into it, not disrespecting it. PXH is still holding. Now, what do we have at macro? So, you can mark out some draws on liquidity. So, what do we do at macro? So, 9:45, we come up, we turtle soup this high. Now, my bias is more bullish just because of, if you zoom out, the manipulation, the PXH being respected, the 1 minute being respected. So I'm not fully convinced off this turtle soup right here. I'm not fully convinced. Okay, but we ended up just wicking this. And if you notice, what are we doing? We are manipulating highs multiple times. We manipulated this high right here. We manipulated this high right here. We manipulated this high right here. Now, what's the protocol if we are manipulating highs or lows multiple times? Whoops. It's going to be a continuation based sequence more than likely. Okay, so if this was just turtle soup paired with strong displacement down, then different story. But then we come up. Oh, what do we do actually at this rebalance? It's pretty interesting. You see this wick right here. We rebalance to consequent encroachment, and then we get movement out of it. Right there, that kind of confirmed my bias that we're going to go higher for a continuation sequence. All right, so we do that. And then I'm waiting for true displacement higher. Because if you notice, this is not really true displacement. This is not true displacement. This is not true displacement. If anything, this candle came up, turtle soup this high, but we are manipulating multiple times, so I'm not fully bearish. What's the next candle? This candle. This candle is a slightly, I would say, half displacement, half not really displacement, but it was enough conviction for me to enter. I entered off this candle close, and then I targeted around this high right here. And I was trading 2 evals for max allo. So if we go here, I was trading 2 evals for max allo. These two right here. And I just got my 1500. around like somewhere within this wick right here at 26 points. Okay, so I traded 3 minis, and then I just did that. So original target probably would have been that high right there, but I was already at my 1500, so there's no point in targeting more. But then what do we get after seeing this semi-displacement candle after the rebalance to this wick? We are manipulating highs multiple times. We have our 930 manipulation, displacement, rebalance to these highs. Okay, we're still respecting this 1 minute busy. Now, it's very choppy when macro opened. I was just sitting on my hands until I saw this candle go higher. Once I saw that, I knew. After that candle, displacement, you get multiple displacement candles out of that. Now, if you're still unsure about entering here, and you wanted to wait for more confirmation, you could have market ordered when price was running up over here, or you could have waited for this candle closure, and you could have done something like this. Stops here at that low. Target buy side right here. It's negative RR, but once you see price start displacing higher, just start trailing your stop. Trail it here, 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 wherever. Or if you're really ballsy, target the highs. Right up there. Alright, so pretty simple thought process today. I'll write this down, what I saw today. So you had 930 minute paired with internal SMT / our time frame SMT. And then we had displacement above highs, creating PXH. Then we had a rebalance into PXH and 1 minute busy respect, manipulating highs multiple times. Fix my butchered writing. Okay. Indicating that price. Oh, it's an indicator that price will continue if we are manipulating highs or lows multiple times, and which we did. Sorry, I'm out in public again. Super loud. Let me put in my other headphones so I can hear better. But yeah, that's kind of the protocol I saw today, and then I entered off displacement. Okay, entered off displacement. So this was kind of my narrative today. 930 manipulation paired with internal SMT / higher time frame SMT. And also to confirm my bias a bit more, we're approaching all-time highs. So I'll just put all-time highs. Okay, 930 minute paired with internal SMT / higher time frame SMT. All-time highs. Displacement above highs creating PXH. Right here. This candle right here at 937. Displaced above these highs, rebalance into PXH, and also the 1 minute busy, rebalance PXH, 1 minute busy, manipulating highs multiple times, high right here, high right here, high right here, and then enter off displacement, which was this candle right here. Okay. And then I also had this 15-minute SIB marked out because it lies within a discount of, a premium of this range, but no need for that. We already have conviction that we're going to go higher. So pretty simple thought process. Any of you guys can do this. It's really easy. You just need to identify what price is doing. Then you have to identify where the manipulation is, where the displacement is. Are we manipulating multiple times? What are we doing? Okay, because let's say we took out this high, this candle fully closed below this 1 minute busy, 1 minute busy, then I'd wait for a rebalance paired with more displacement out of it, and then I'd go short, targeting the lows right here. That would have confirmed my short bias, but we never got that. We were just respecting bullish PD rays, manipulating highs multiple times, getting displacement out of the range. All-time highs we were approaching. 1 hour busy was holding. SMT, turtle soup, all that at 9:30. This was an A+ setup. All right. Hope this was a little insightful and that you guys learned something. DM me, private message me, ask Evan, ask the general chat, ask trading chat, do whatever you want. I'll answer any questions. I want to help out. All right, peace.